A new school year means a fresh start. For families that are looking for a new path to help their child succeed, K-12 could be the perfect fit. K-12 powered schools offer tuition-free, accredited, online public education for students in kindergarten through 12th grade. They know learning isn't one size fits all and will meet your child where they are. K-12 has been a leader in online education for over 25 years. They provide everything a student needs to feel safe, motivated, and thrive in their learning environment. With flexible education options tailored to each child's needs, interests, and goals for the future. K-12's dedicated teachers are trained in virtual instruction and provide real-time support. Plus, students will belong to a vibrant online community with opportunities for extracurricular activities to help them connect with peers and explore interests, all in a setting that works for your family. See how K-12-powered schools can help unlock your child's full potential. Enroll online today at k12.com/FWD. That's the letter K, the number 12.com/FWD. K12.com/FWD.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Yay Networks.
Parenting is such a breeze, oh, but it would bring you to your knees if it weren't for Chatty Daddy. Oh, yeah, the Chatty Daddy.
Welcome to the Chatty Daddy.
A podcast with three dads. We think we're parenting experts, but, as time goes on, you realize I am a parenting expert.
I was going to say, if you're going to knock us as parenting experts, I feel every day like I'm getting smarter and better and doing it right.
We're so knowledgeable about what we're doing. Later, I'm going to read some messages from people who are asking us for advice.
Oh, really?
They're not going to ask us for advice if we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't have a specific thing that I can pinpoint that shows how great of a father I am, but do you guys feel like y'all are good dads?
I think there's definitely times, and there's definitely times where you're like, boy, I suck.
Because I will share something that came in this morning that let me know and solidified that I'm doing an okay job.
Good.
Before we dive too far into today's episode, scale of 1 to 10, how are we feeling? 1, like you're not a present father at all. You're not living at home. 10 means like you are the best dad ever.
10. Right now, 10. Liz, I am not good. I am decent at a lot of things, and I am one of the best fathers of all time.
So Trey, your kid's 1?
Yes.
So JC, once his kid doesn't have a lot of we're not disciplining him yet.
Sure.
There's no
You haven't cried after yelling at your kid
at all.
Right.
No, it's absolutely the best day ever, every single day.
Trouble. He's not, hitting his sister or anything like that.
Rookie of the year over here is having a great season, okay? He's having a great season for his first year as a parent, and we're going to let him have that.
Trick-or-treating for Halloween went amazing.
Good.
It was absolutely incredible. He was calm the whole time. He wore his hat a little bit. That was kind of an issue. He was Rex from Toy Story, so his little headpiece he didn't really like that. Wore it for some chunks of time to where he would actually walk up to the house.
Did he smile for pictures when you said smile?
He doesn't do that no matter what.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't gotten to that stage
the smiling
yet.
thing?
Yeah.
Huh.
But he would walk up. He would take candy from people and put it in his little bag.
Did he say thank you?
I tried to get him to say thank you. He didn't do any of his sign language for anybody.
I'm gonna dock you points on being a good dad from that.
He knows how to say thank you with sign language. Did your kids know how to say thank you with sign language?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then you have to say
show me what it is right now.
Thank
Tell me
you.
what it is right now.
Well,
Since you know.
thank you. It's like
It's-
hand to
you would
chin.
think you'd know it if you were teaching your kids a whole lot.
We
Well,
did-
I'm trying
did
to
more.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to explain it on a
Thank you.
podcast, Trey, in an audio form. Yeah, thank you. And
I love you. I forget what I love you was because it was so long
what's
ago.
the rubbing the chest? Is that please? The
you tell
rubbing the
me.
chest?
You tell me. You're
Please?
sign language experts.
I think that.
Hey, listen here,
Open
buddy.
open palm is please. Closed palm is sorry.
Okay, that's good.
You're asking us to go dive down back years ago, and that's a long time ago.
I'm just sitting here. I'm able to be
Judging us?
smarmy right now, so I wanted to be.
I'd say
Smarmy.
on the great parent scale, I don't know. Certainly always room for improvements. I mean, maybe like a 12. No.
Yeah.
I'm probably like a solid 8.
Yeah,
Like, I
that's
think
good.
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
There's room. I could do a lot better.
I would give myself a 9.
Wow.
I'd give a 9. Here's why. I just feel like I'm trying to do all those things that I wish I had as a kid. I'm trying to do it for my kids. So, for instance, if my kids ever, and I've talked about this before, and I think this is great advice to give to all parents because we're all tired. Here's what we learn. We get older, we get super tired. It sucks, right? You're always just drained. You don't want to do anything but sit on the couch and watch TV. It feels great. Now I get where my dad's coming from when I was a kid because he had 3 jobs. But anytime my kids say, will you play catch with me? Will you go in the backyard and play? When Chloe's playing soccer right now, will you go play soccer with me? Will you play dress up with me? Will you play princesses with me? Will you play Fortnite with me? I say yes. No
Sure.
matter how tired I am, no matter how crappy of a mood I'm in, I will always say yes to my kids. As long as I'm not busy, as long as I'm not working or something important is happening, I will always play with them.
So you were just saying that you want to give them the things you didn't have as a kid. Where did you learn to, if you didn't have them as a kid, where did you learn to want to have those things?
My friends' houses.
Yeah.
Whenever-
You're trying to give your kids the experiences that you remember like feeling at your friends' houses back in the day.
So-
yeah.
And it's not my parents' fault. Listen, my parents we were immigrants and they were learning this country and there was a lot of stress on their shoulders. But I do remember feeling slighted as a kid when I would want to go play catch with my dad and he was like, nah, I'm tired. And I just, it hurt.
I think my dad felt the opposite when he was like, hey, do you want to go play catch? And I was like, nah. It was the opposite.
But I remember going to my friend's house one time and we're sitting there and I was like, hey, let's go play football outside. And he goes, yeah, you want me to get my dad to play all-time quarterback? And I was like, what the hell, dude? He's going to say no. He's tired.
Right.
He's a dad.
That's what
Right.
they are.
You know, like, that's
Is he
what
not sleeping in
dads do.
his chair right now?
I was like, but yeah, you idiot, go ask him. So my friend went over to his dad, and his dad was sitting on the couch, shoes off, socks up. You could see the smell coming off of him, watching TV. And he said, hey, Dad, will you come play all-time quarterback for me and Jose? And his dad goes, yeah, buddy, I'll get up. Give me a couple seconds. And he got up, put on his shoes, and I remember thinking to myself, like, what? That's a thing?
it was that
but
easy?
He was biased though, right? He was throwing that kid better balls than you.
No, man. He was fine.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He was really zipping him to the
Yeah, he
to
was
the
giving him
friend.
some good throws. He overthrew me a couple times where I was like, hey, bro, I saw
Come
you
on.
make that throw earlier. That sucks.
I'd like you guys to know that as you were telling your story just now, I texted your wives. I need someone to text mine.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a dad are we right now?
Interesting.
One of your wives has responded, waiting on another one. Do you have my wife's number?
I don't.
I don't want to tempt your wife, so I don't want to give her my
Yeah, right? Okay, I'll text my wife from your phone.
Sounds good.
What are you going to say?
I'll say the exact same thing that I texted your wives.
All right, now let's take a...
I said, quick, scale of 1 to 10, how good of a dad is Trey right now? 10 is the best. I'll just say the exact same thing.
Okay, do you think your wife responded before my wife, or do you think my wife responded before your wife?
I know it was my wife. My wife is a quick on the draw with the
Damn.
text message.
She was responding to me, so it was Trey's that responded first? Was it
I'm not
Kara?
going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you yet. Okay, yeah, it was Kara. Trey's wife has already responded.
Hold on, my wife sucks right now, dude.
She's
don't
doing
have-
stuff with
yeah,
kids,
you
right?
don't-
Oh,
you don't
wait.
have to
No, my
text
kids
her.
are in school right now.
Yeah. Oh.
You don't have to text her or anything.
She had an appointment.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell her, hey, answer Nick. No, actually, I don't want to dock my points. You're right. I'll stay back.
Okay. But anyways, we can keep going till everyone has responded.
Sounds
Okay.
good. So I guess the big event of the past week has been
Halloween.
Halloween. Did you guys dress up? Let's start with that.
Normally I do. Normally we have a big Halloween family dress up. This year
Just to go trick or treating?
so Kenzie and I will go to a party, right? We'll have our parents' night where we go out together and we go dress up to the nines or whatever. And then we'll do a family costume, or sometimes I I wear the one that I wore to the party, and then we do a family one. This year, I procrastinated.
Yeah.
I wanted to dress up as the Mandalorian. I've been talking about it. I've had the helmet. All I needed to do was find the outfit, the cosplay outfit. And if I would have done it in time, like, in the summertime when I was planning on finding it and getting it ready, it would have been fine. But I didn't. I procrastinated, and I was not able to find one. So I went as the Dadalorian. So I just dressed up like a regular and wore my Mandalorian helmet.
That's fine.
And I was a Dadalorian. I felt like I let my kids down.
Give up costume, but you tried.
It was a give up costume, and my son tried to make me feel better. He goes, "No, it's cool, Dad. It's cool, Papa. You tried.
You tried,
and you look like a dad." And I was like, "Thanks, Kason.
Yeah,
appreciate
you pulled it off. Did I dress up? Mine was kind of a halfway give up, half of me just saying like, "Hey, I'm participating." I don't really get into Halloween that much.
Sure.
But my son went as the Flash. My daughter went as Wonder Woman. So I just got a Captain America T-shirt from Target.
Hey, that's cool.
And they thought that was cool. They're like, "Oh, you dressed up." And my wife had on like a Supergirl shirt and it had a cape. Hers looked way better than mine.
Now, do you have any reason to? Do you understand why your costume didn't fit in?
Because, Marvel.
Correct.
And the other ones are DC.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, that was just, I went with that one because the Batman one at Target was just sold out.
Gotcha.
And I could just go pick this up the day before
A
Halloween.
superhero, at least. At least you're in the same realm.
Yeah.
Did you dress up, Trey?
No, I did not.
Wow.
I know.
I had the Doc points
And-
on that
and-
great dad.
I was walking through the streets of my in-laws' neighborhood. All the super dads were out, all dressed up, and I'm walking through with just a gray T-shirt on, and just like, oh man, I'm really letting people down right now.
Sure are.
I remember one year when Kason, and you guys might have seen this picture, actually. It was a lot of dudes like this picture. Kason, Chloe, Kinsey, and I all dressed up as a Captain America or Captain Female America. But my wife's boobies
They were out
were
there.
full out. And Chloe was 2, I believe, and Kason was 3. And I remember walking out and seeing Kinsey and going, whoa.
Yeah.
I was turned on. But also, hey, babe, we're going to be around a bunch of other 2 and 3-year-olds, right?
Sure.
Like, they're going to be hungry.
Yeah, right. You have to use that Captain America shield to kind of cover yourself up a little bit.
I was like, man, this is
Plus, you don't want to get the reputation as being the mom that wears the over-the-top costume, right?
I don't know. Like, I do, like, while I don't get super into it, part of me does appreciate the person that does get over the top into it.
When I say over the top, I mean like sexy, like super sexy mom showing up. Like,
It's a little
you're like,
weird.
What?
Yeah.
All right,
If
cool,
it's
here's
just
candy.
walking around the neighborhood, it's a
Right.
little weird. If you're
Yeah.
going to an adult Halloween party, whatever.
Of course, yeah. Different situations for different times.
Yeah, she said in her defense, she said I wasn't expecting the boobs to pop that much with this costume.
right.
It just kind of shows up, and that's just
Of
what
course,
you got.
yeah, it happens.
Which is fine. All right, ladies. So sometimes if you accidentally dress a little too little sexy or a little too naughty with the kids, it's going to happen at least once in your parenting careers. That's okay.
We have a second
I have a third
response. Oh, we've got all three.
Everyone is,
All
do we
responses
want
are
to
in.
give all of the responses now?
After we talk about one of our favorite people that are helping us sponsor our podcast, I think that would be a great idea.
Look, when I was walking around trick or treating this weekend, I went on the route that I take when I go on a walk.
Yeah.
I have a walk.
Yeah.
Of course.
I go on it just about every day in my neighborhood. I love the walk. I get to see the neighbors I see during the day.
About a mile or?
3 miles.
Oh, damn.
For Halloween, we didn't go that far.
Yeah.
But anyways, this past few weeks, I've been doing my walk with Raycons. We got these new earbuds in, and are they not the best? JC's been talking about Raycons for years, and I just got some, and I love them.
Listen, I'm a big fan of quality products, but also I like to not spend too much money. I want things that are affordable, and this is literally what Raycon provided for me with their earbuds because they are top of the line in my opinion. These have the best, whether you want to do a little noise canceling or you want to make sure that you can still hear the ambiance around you, they'll make it work for you, and the music sounds great. The bass is on point. If you're on conference calls, everything's clear.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
What's great is that, like, hey, I've had some other competitors' earbuds before.
Yeah.
But Raycons give you the best quality, and they're not going to break the bank like the other ones do. And what I absolutely am amazed by these, the other headphones that I did have, they didn't connect very fast to my phone. I'm telling you, the second these Raycons hit my ear, they instantly connect to my phone.
Yep.
I'm not having to fumble around with the settings, trying to connect, disconnect, reconnect, all of that.
Yep.
They are immediately working right away.
8 hours of playtime, 32-hour battery life. So if you forget to charge them like we often do, it's going to be okay.
You get the built-in mic right there into the, I don't know how they fit that much technology into how tiny they are, but it's right there in your earbud. You can take calls on the go. So this holiday season, get your loved ones something they can use for calls, for music, for work, for play, at home, on the go. You can use them everywhere and every day. That's because they're the everyday earbuds. So go to buyraycon.com/chattydaddies today to unlock exclusive deals up to 20% off your Raycon order. But hurry, because this offer is available for a limited time only, and you don't want to miss it. That's buyraycon.com/chattydaddies to unlock up to 20% off your Raycons. Buyraycon.com/chattydaddies.
All right, results time.
Okay, before we actually say these, do we think whatever grade our wives gives us, are they telling the truth?
Honestly,
Or do you think they're just like if someone says so-and-so is a whatever number, do you think it's actually like a number or two down, but they don't want to say that, so they're actually inflating the number? It's like when a guy gives his body count.
Tell me, Nick, what would you rank your wife's looks on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
JC?
All the time.
10.
Say 10 for Kara as well.
I am constantly looking at my wife going, how the hell did I land this?
And I would like to think that they see that exact same thing in our parenting skills.
okay.
I bet we got 3 10s.
Okay. So, JC, what did you say you rated yourself at?
I'd say a 9 because I don't think anyone is perfect. And like you said earlier, there's always room for improvement.
Well, JC, your wife, Kinsey, said 10.
All right.
10 LOL. So, does that mean...
Like joking. 10, you think you
10, yeah,
10.
right. 10 LOL.
No,
but
it's
she didn't provide a second number, so I assume the 10 is correct.
Okay, yeah.
What did
Thank
my
you.
wife say?
All right. So Blair went
I said I was
with,
like a 8.
You said
I said
8.
an 8.
Yeah.
And Blair said 10.
Wow.
Exclamation point trophy emoji.
Here's what I want to know before.
Trophy
emoji.
I got a trophy?
I didn't even get an emoji. I got LOL.
Trey.
Maybe she meant lots of love. Like I give a lots of love,
yeah.
maybe.
Trey.
Trey, before we give out your grade, although you've only been a dad just over a year, would any wife actually not give her husband a 10?
I mean,
that was the whole point of me asking the question of the
now you
1
got me
through 10
thinking
for
big
your
time.
wife's looks.
Now you got me thinking. Because are there wives out there that think they're husbands, the father of their children?
For sure
You think so?
they do,
Okay.
but they would not say that directly to them. They would not say that to the podcast partners. Oh, that's not good.
You know what we should have done?
It's not good with Nick's laughing. This is real bad for me.
We should have posed as a Cosmopolitan magazine surveyor and been like, hey, we're doing a thing for the magazine. It's anonymous. Tell us what you rate your husband as.
The way Nick is laughing makes my stomach.
well, I'm just
like
letting
you have
Trey
a pit
keep
in my
talking,
stomach.
just so once I reveal
Well,
this.
it's because it's not good news. Trey.
Oh no! Okay, what'd you say?
This could really be like a doctor. A doctor. It's not Dr. Phil. Who's the you're not the father?
Maury
Montel?
Povich?
This could be a Maury. This could be Maury.
Montel?
Right.
What the hell?
Isn't that it?
No, it's Maury Povich, bro. You're not. the
Trey
father.
started this whole thing off. He said he was a 10.
Yeah,
confident
that's
sure
right.
did.
That's right.
If the score was a 20, it'd be a 20
Yeah.
in Trey's book. Kara said, Trey, you are a 9. I swear. If anyone like it's right there. It says 9.
It does say 9. Trey, by the way, that's not bad, dude. That's still an A.
9
That's
is
hilarious,
great.
though.
9 is a great score. I mean, it's not as good as me and JC's,
Hey,
but it is
so
a great
good.
score.
Are your feelings feelings
no,
hurt?
not at all.
Are you
Trey,
sure?
No, she's just being honest.
Trey, you know what? You know what, Trey? Don't give it up. Don't give it up.
One day you'll get to a 10.
I'll keep trying, guys.
Don't give it up.
You know what
this-
Don't give it
Use it as a
up
weapon.
this week. Yeah,
Yeah,
use it as a weapon. That's right.
You know what this shows you is that you need to have more the mentality that Nick and I have, where you strive for more. You know, you want to get to the top because
Unreal.
when you feel like you are at the
funny.
top, when you feel like you are the ish, you're hit with that 9 by the wife.
I love it. How do you feel?
That's unbelievable. Oh, I feel fine. I'm not really worried about it. I think I'm doing all right.
You know where you're gonna get that extra 10? You're gonna get that extra point. I mean, is when you start having those little conversations and she listens in on what you're telling the kid.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah,
and
Do you like put him down by yourself at nighttime, or are you both in the room?
I mean, usually I'll put him down for a nap in the middle of the day.
Maybe like sing a song like a little extra loud so she hears it.
Sure. A little extra credit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you guys think I just like throw the baby like a football into the crib right now?
Just like an extra like sweet something.
Oh,
Well,
gotcha.
let's ask Trey this. While you were trick-or-treating for the first time, Trey got recognized.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that was the first time you got recognized.
Dude. Woo-hoo. I felt real special.
What'd you do with Quaid, though? You got recognized. You were trick-or-treating.
Okay,
I saw Kara's post about this.
So I was walking away from this like really fancy, spooky house, and somebody came up from behind me and was like, excuse me. So I assumed that I like dropped my wallet or something. I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, are you Trey from the Kid Craddock Morning Show? And I was like, yeah, like I got super excited, like forgot that my family was like right next to me entirely. I was like, yeah, I am.
I'm surprised
It's like nobody knew it, and like walked away from my family.
I'm surprised you didn't go like, oh, because they're not listening. You want them to like hear like the Trey part?
Sure.
What'd you ask again?
Yeah. And Tori and Jacob, they're very nice. They listen to Chatty Daddies. They listen to the morning show. And so I felt super special. I was like, oh, boy, I'm so famous right now. It's intoxicating for sure. And so then we took a photo. I was like, you guys want a photo? Like Jacob was just going to take a photo with me and Tori. And then I was like, oh, Jacob, you want to get in on this too? Somebody else will take your photo. And I got my father-in-law to come over and take the photo.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Look at what your daughter married.
And Jacob was like, all right, yeah, I guess I want to be.
That's a good move to have father-in-law take the picture.
Yeah, let him know.
Good move.
And so, I mean, it was nothing special except for the fact that Kara is in the background of the photo, like trying to help my son actually trick-or-treat and have a good time on the night that's about the children. And I'm over here going, hey, look at me, I'm big time.
You're making our people happy that listen to the podcast and to the radio show, you know? That's what
I don't get recognized a ton. Like JC, he's the host of the Kid Craddock Show. JC, Kelly, Al,
Daily.
Anna, Justin, they're going to get recognized all the time. But it happens every now and then. And this one time we were somewhere, and you can tell when someone recognizes you and they come up to you, they're happy and excited, and they're like, oh my gosh, they say something like, something about the Kid Craddock Morning Show, or oh my gosh, I love the show and stuff like that. And that happened to me once, and someone said like, Trey, I love you, or something like that to me.
No.
And I was like, oh, I don't remember if I corrected them or not. I probably just said,
nah, you gotta let it go.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
It's
So
generic,
you would have gotten
white guy.
recognized, right? You would have gotten recognized.
I did get recognized. I took a picture. Have I told you guys this story when we were in Vegas? We were in Vegas and we were supposed to go see Pauly D. He was in Vegas doing a residency. It was during our work trip, remember?
Yeah.
And so I was gonna go to the hotel room to get ready because we were at the pool all day. And I opened the elevator. I don't open it, but I click it. Doors open. Just an elevator full of chicks.
All right,
Yeah.
Vegas, baby.
Bachelorette party, and I'm like, I might skip this one. They were.
I guess I'll go in this elevator.
No, because they were. You could. They were drunk. You could smell the doors open. Alcohol hit me in the face. I was like, whoa. But as I was saying, hey, why don't you guys go ahead? I'll get the next one. One of the girls looks at me and points, and she goes, oh my gosh, get in here. I'm like, okay. And she goes, we freaking love you. And I'm like, oh, so you guys a fan of the show? Yes, we've been fans of the show. I'm all about it. We were on TV at the time, a show called Dish Nation. She goes, we watch it all the time. We love your show. And I'm like, cool. I'll get in. What's going on? Please take a picture. So we're sitting there taking pictures in this elevator with this bride and her bridesmaids, having a blast. Finally, this girl starts asking me as we start moving up. So, are you hanging out with Pauly? What? I mean, we're supposed to go watch him today, but like, I don't think we have. Are you staying with Pauly? Is he in this hotel room? And I was like, am I staying with Pauly? Why would I be staying with Pauly? I'm not staying with Pauly. I've only talked to him on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And she goes, what? What do you mean you've only talked to him on Twitter? What's going on here? And I go, what do you mean? She goes, Vinny, are you going to tell us where Pauly's staying? And I was like, whoa. You think I'm Vinny? Vinny from Jersey Shore? And she goes, aren't you Vinny? And I said, no. I'm JC. She goes, who's that?
Who's that?
And I go,
JC from Dish Nation.
I'm JC. And I gave up at that point. I was like, that's my name. My name's JC. And she goes, why would you take a picture with us? And I was because I have a TV. I'm going to, okay,
TV
doors
show.
opening at this point. I'm like, I'm just going to go now. And she's like, you're a dick.
Got a verified Twitter account?
They call me a dick. I'm like, I'm She thought I was Vinny Guadagnino.
You and Vinny favor each other.
A little bit,
sure.
but honestly, I don't see it. I've never seen it. I don't get it. Even guys I went to high school with said I look like Vinny Guadagnino.
What if
whatever his
you're
name
Vegas drunk? Then you might be able to see it.
Yeah.
Hey, no, because it happened in Philadelphia one time. Some girl ran up to me, took a picture with me, and she said, "Thanks, Vinny. I don't look like this man at all, in my opinion."
I think you guys favor each other. Seem like the same height, same skin tone, like an olive skin tone.
Our
and
eyes
everything.
maybe a little bit are the same,
yeah.
but his hair's black. Mine's light brown or brown. I just don't get it. But yeah, I got basically pissed off some girls in the elevator.
Yeah, and there are worse people to be compared to, for sure.
You know what I want to have handy from now on when those situations arise? I'm just going to hit up our friends at Ana Luisa and just have jewelry ready to go. So if I ever anger someone, I just want to pop that out. You know how you should have your gift ready to go in case you get in trouble with the wife?
Sure.
Now have it ready for everybody.
Well, luckily for you, JC, and all of our listeners, Ana Luisa has great style. They're great pieces of jewelry, and they start at just $39. So it's not going to break your bank. It's not going to set you back. We're not telling you to go buy a $17,000 diamond from someplace. Ana Luisa has got you covered.
And they're all in limited batches. They're ensuring their highest production standards while eliminating excessive waste because they are carbon neutral as well. They offset 100% of their carbon emissions because they are sourcing their raw materials sustainably, and they have long-lasting pieces crafted with care from the best noble metals, and they offer a 365-day warranty as well. Go to shop.analuisa.com/chatty. Go treat yourself. Go treat your loved ones and use our code chatty to get 10% off. We absolutely recommend them. They are a great brand. They're making beautiful, sustainable jewelry. So go check them out. Shop.analuisa.com/chatty. Use the code chatty.
That's shop.analuisa.com/chatty. So, guys, we've talked several times about like how to speak with your kids when you're getting in an argument or something like that, and how you shouldn't respond when you're both hot-headed.
Right, you got to go cool off.
But I found an article that has a really good headline that kind of talks about some of the things we've talked about before in abstract, and this kind of just compiles them all together. But the article's title is Parents Who Raise Emotionally Intelligent Kids Teach This Important Skill, says neuroscientist.
Oh, crap. This comes from a neuroscientist.
Right?
So that means
So it's
neuroscientist knows what they're talking about. Okay.
I should definitely read this.
Yeah.
So if something happens, like if they do something wrong, or if they hit someone, or if something happens to them and they're upset and stuff like that, here's what you should do. Number one, we've talked about this before, stay calm and think about their emotions and use that as an opportunity to connect. So what does that mean? So if you stay calm as they vent or cry, you let them have it out, tell you what's going on, and that's going to help their brain say that, like, it's okay to be emotional. Mm-hmm. It's okay to have these feelings. Let's talk. It builds a bond between you two because they feel safe talking to you about what they're feeling.
Yeah.
So that's a really good number one. Number two, understand and accept rather than judge their feelings. So if I think it's pretty ridiculous for my son to be upset that my daughter took the blue Lego when there's another blue Lego exactly like it right next to it, that's pretty stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
But hey, understand, accept rather than judge.
That's so hard to do as a parent. You think it sounds easy. It's hard. Because I'm sitting here going like, oh, I've probably done that in the past the wrong way.
Yeah. Oh, all the time. I do it constantly. And so they just say that, like, this can be like a teaching moment. Even if you mess up, even if you say it's not important, you can correct yourself and be like, hey, I understand. Tell me, what exactly are you feeling? Oh, you're upset that the blue Lego is taken.
Yeah.
I understand. That must be upsetting with you. So you're kind of like validating their feelings. And that's what leads to the third one, reflect and validate. Repeat back to them what they're hearing. And all this is just clicking in their brains that, like, it's okay for emotions. It's okay to have empathy at times and stuff like that. Like if they get in trouble for hitting another kid or something like that. So reflect and validate is the third one. So you could say things like, okay, let me make sure I understand what you're talking about. You're upset about the blue Lego, and they can say yes or something like that. And so you just kind of And this is also going to help calm them down.
On Everybody Loves Raymond, it's called active listening.
Okay, that's good.
That was a big.
I like that.
It was a big storyline in one episode.
Active listening is very important.
From a show that's 30 years old.
Yeah.
You know, I've probably said it on this show before, but growing up, I remember like my dad watched Everybody Loves Raymond all the time.
It's hilarious.
And I thought it was funny, but like not as funny as my dad thought it was funny.
That and like
but
Frasier too. Like I didn't get those shows. Like,
But
what's going on?
Frasier is
feel
greatness. Don't besmirch.
I
Frasier.
feel like more than any other sitcom, at least in that time period, Everybody Loves Raymond gets it right when it comes to family relationships and interactions and stuff. Like, I totally understand why my dad would like cry laughing every time Everybody Loves Raymond was on.
And here's my issue: is not everybody loves Raymond. Like, there's only one person that really seems to like Raymond, and that's the mom.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone just kind of, casts him aside a lot.
Yeah.
Don't validate his feelings.
Yeah.
The fourth and final thing on this list is just explore and ask questions. So once you've done the listening, the validation work, your kid's going to feel heard and accepted. And since they don't have to defend themselves and like justify why I'm feeling angry, you can then talk to them about, okay, why is this blue Lego important? They might say like, well, because I was trying to build a tower and that was the last piece I needed or whatever it was. And so then you can explore and ask questions. And this should all at least help, according to a neuroscientist and parenting expert, this should help your kids be raised with emotional intelligence and like empathy and stuff like that.
Wow.
So I thought that was interesting. Like we've kind of touched on all these things before.
Yeah.
But this kind of just like puts them all into a box. So that was nice.
I've been dealing a lot with Kaysen right now. Do you remember what age you were when you started mouthing off a little too much to one of your parents?
I mean, probably what's Kaysen?
Kaysen's 9. He's 9. He's 4th grade.
4th grade, probably right around then for sure.
Trey?
Yeah, that sounds. I'm trying to think about like whenever I was really into wrestling. Like I feel like wrestling really was my time of being a bad
probably
kid.
3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was around this age as well, and it was with my mom mostly. I don't know why, but I didn't test Dad. I didn't want to.
It's just a common thing, Dad's probably the one that's going to spank you more often.
Yeah,
and,
right.
And at least for me, I was probably around Mom more. And so even though my parents were still married and together, but like before school, after school, stuff like that. So like you can get step out of line when Dad's not there.
So there's this just something in a relationship with a mom and with a mom and a son that I think this is what happens. And I'm trying to tell this to my wife, to Kinsey, because she grew up with just 2 sisters, so she didn't have a brother, so she never got to see what boys are like at that age at home, right? You only know what girls are like. And my son he's been mouthy towards her, like a little bit of an attitude problem. His tone towards his mom has been a little more of kind of like a jerk, I would say.
She's like, hey, take these clothes up to your room.
Ugh,
why? You know what neuroscientists say about it? The son usually imitates the father.
That is not the case.
Oh,
wow.
But
really, because he's slapping Kinsey on the butt quite a lot.
Yeah, that's a different kind of slap, though. But and I've been trying to teach my son that you got to respect women, and it starts with your mom and your sister. If you don't respect your mom and your sister, you're definitely not going to respect a woman that you meet out in public when you get older. And I said, so you have to have manners when it comes to your mom and your sister. That's where it starts. And I get on him. And he hasn't learned his lesson to the point where now I'm pulling the trigger on grounding him like that. I don't give him a chance.
Yeah, so easy.
I hear one sound, just the tone changing in his voice when he talks to Kinsey. When she asks him to do something, I'll say, what'd you say? And if he responds the wrong way to me, hey, bro, no Fortnite for a day. Done.
Are you to the point where you have to like add on time? You're like, all right, well, now you're pushing it to it's next Wednesday.
Bro, he got grounded last week, right? For that reason. Just his tone and his behavior towards his mom, the way he's talking to his mom. He got grounded for an entire week. That fool gets it back on Saturday, right? Plays for about an hour. Gets off. Kinsey asks him to get off and to clean up some stuff because we got things to do. And he mouthed off again. I didn't even have to say the words. I just walked up because he was still mouthing, and I walked up the stairs. He's still mouthing. And I don't want to do. And I walk up and I just stared at him. And you just saw his face change. And I was like, yeah, what's up, huh? Mm-hmm. He goes, no. I was like, yeah, not only just a day, bro. You lost it for another week.
Dang.
Boom. End of the world. He's melting down. I'm sorry. No, man. You got to control the way you talk to your mother. You need to have manners with your mom and your sister. And it's not with Chloe, too, because he's kind of a jerk to his sister. You see this with Davis.
Oh, yes.
So he's grounded for another week. And that's where we stand right now. And he actually takes it, and he's been good, and everything's fine. But I worry when he goes to school. I worry how he's going to treat his sister, because he just got in trouble mouthing off to his mom because he was being a jerk to his sister, and I worry. And these are the moments, Trey, where this is why I say I got something that verified that I'm doing something right. I got an email from his school, and it says it's from the principal or the assistant principal, and it says Kaysen's name. It just says Kaysen, and I go, crap. I pissed this kid off so much that he went to school and he must have gotten in a fight or something.
What, is he mouthing off to the teacher now?
Or is he mouthing off to the teacher now? Is it transferring over to school? And I got that feeling in my gut, like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to go to school and talk to the teacher and apologize to somebody. And I opened it up, and this is what it says. It says, hi, Jose and Kinsey. Just wanted to send you an email and let you know that after you left this morning, Chloe and Kaysen were walking through the office, and I read that, and I'm like, oh, crap. What did he do? He pushed her down. And we observed Kaysen holding the door for his sister.
Aw.
Nice to know that our boys are being gentlemen even when mom and dad are not watching. And for his sister at that. You guys are raising them right. Have a good day.
Aw. What a nice, encouraging email.
What an awesome email to receive from an assistant principal at my son's school after I'm feeling like, oh, crap, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Am I pushing him too hard? Am I reiterating things a little too much on him? Am I not putting enough slack on the rope? Mm-hmm. And that helped me. And here's another tip I want to give parents, because a lot of the times when you get these messages, somebody compliments your kid. I don't know if you've heard this before, Trey or Nick. Oh, really? Yeah, he's this good at school? Mm-hmm. You should see him at home. Oh, my gosh.
Right.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that in front of the kids, because it makes them feel like they're worthless at home. And I've done that. I've done that. And,
I've done that.
And my son brought it up to me one time because somebody complimented him at school, and I was like, whoa, you do this at school? Like I didn't think about it. I was just being funny. And he pulled me aside, and this is when they started maturing. He said, hey, Papa, when that teacher said something nice about me in school, and then you said that about at home? And I said, yeah. I was like, I was just joking. He goes, it hurt my feelings. And that's when I realized, oh my gosh, yeah, they do listen to everything. We've got to think about these jokes that we tell in front of our kids, because while they're trying to pay a compliment to our kid, I'm over here basically, I smashed it.
Yeah, it's taking the wind out of their sails. Yeah,
I didn't mean to. That's not what we want. What we intend to do. We're trying to basically have a similarity with another parent, and I smashed it. And he told me, and he called me out for it. And I said, you know what, man? I am sorry, and I'm not going to do that ever again. If somebody pays you a compliment, regardless of what happens here at home or what's going on, the fact that you were a good person out there, I'm going to let it be, and I'm going to let it fly. So I'm sorry, and I apologize to him. So that, because it's tough, and I remember my mom doing it, and myself, and I felt like, oh, thanks,
Mom. As a kid, you get a compliment, you kind of want to it puffs your chest up a little bit.
Sure,
like, someone else, not besides mom and dad,
don't take the wind. Don't take the wind out of their sails.
I gotta say, great on Kaysen. Good job. Great on the assistant principal. She has a list of 60 other parents she's emailing because of the bad things their kids did.
Yeah.
It would be, not that everyone has to always pat your back on everything you do, but every now and then as a parent,
a little affirmation.
Like JC feels, you feel like you're doing everything wrong.
Yeah.
Just a little pat on the back is pretty nice. Like that email will sit with you and Kinsey for a long time.
Big time, dude.
Because it's someone else, it's outside the family, it's someone they may not even be that close with.
Yeah.
That noticed something they're doing. That's good.
Those affirmations, because you never know what they're dealing with at home. So if maybe you're a grandma or a grandpa or an uncle or an aunt, and you notice that the parents are doing a good job, pay them a compliment, man, because we're freaking doubting ourselves left and right, and those little affirmations, those messages are everything.
Yep.
They mean everything. Or do it for another parent. If you're a parent, you see it. Hey, just want to let you know, little Sammy, what a great kid. He did this and this. It goes such a long way. It honestly, I feel so high right now, so happy because of that email right there after I had a tough weekend,
a lot of people in the world are not getting those emails. So stuff just kind of feels like it's piling up on your shoulders
Yeah.
because you're not getting a compliment. Nobody said good job to you today. Things can start to hurt inside, can bother you. You can have some family issues, something along those lines. It's not feeling right in your brain. And that is where our sponsor, BetterHelp, can help you. So you can send a message to your counselor at any time and get a thoughtful response from licensed professional counselors, and they're going to specialize in things like stress, anxiety, relationships. Whatever is weighing on you can be lifted if you are talking to BetterHelp.
Listen, I just used BetterHelp recently. I lost a buddy. He lost his life, and it was someone I had never really met in person, but I played video games with him, and I felt so silly talking about it. And I hit up BetterHelp within 48 hours. I had my appointment set up. And I talked for about an hour. I shed tears. And afterwards, I felt so relieved.
Yeah.
I felt so much better. These therapists are there for us for these instances, no matter what you're going through. It could be that bad where you lost someone, or it could be something like maybe you're just feeling a lot of anger or your self-esteem's not where it should be. There are people that are willing to help you when it comes to that.
It's convenient, it's professional, it's affordable.
BetterHelp is so great because you can do this from your own house. People.
Right, from your couch.
Your own house. You don't have to drive across town, go to some stranger's office. You can sit on your couch.
I was on my couch the whole time, Nick.
You can do just a phone call. You can do a video chat if you're comfortable with that. Whatever you want. You can do this while you're on vacation.
Of course.
if you want to do it by the pool, that's great. But you can do it, and we encourage you to do it.
And it's confidential. Everything you tell them is confidential. These are your therapists. They're there to help you.
We want you to start living a happier life today. And as a listener, you can get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/daddies. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/daddies.
I have a question for you guys real quick before we launch into something else. Kinsey and I were talking about this, and a lot of people, the other parents, other couples we talked to, were pretty divided. Do you guys sleep with the door opened or closed?
Closed.
Really?
Yeah.
Open. It's almost 50-50 because I'll go to bed before Kara and I'll close the door. And then when she comes to bed, she leaves the door open so that the cat and dog can roam around the house.
Yeah.
We sleep with the door open, but I really will, mostly because I've tried to close the door, and if my kids come downstairs, they act like we died, and they're banging on it like the police. So we sleep with it open, but I want to sleep with it closed.
Yeah.
I don't. And other couples were like, "No, we sleep with it closed. You need that barrier right there, privacy from the kids, just in case you want to do parent type things." And I'm like, "No, we sleep with the door open, and when we do parent type things, we close that door and lock it."
Same. Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah. So I'm like, I wonder what my boys, how my guys sleep.
Now, do your kids get to come in your room whenever they want? Like if they're just running around the house, is your door open and they can run in mommy and daddy's room and play?
Like during the day?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
I did have to have the talk with them that no other kids, like if you have a friend over, because one day I show up and my son has a play date. This was a couple years ago, and him and his boy are laying out on my bed, and I look over and this kid is sitting under my covers and doing what guys do, hands down his pants. I'm like, no.
Some 8-year-old.
I was like, Kason, get over here, go in the bathroom. I'm like, hey, get your boy, get him the hell out of my bed.
I remember like going into my friends' parents' rooms.
Never.
I don't think.
And I guess I never set those boundaries with my kids, but I told them I had to sit them down both afterwards and go, listen, you do not bring any other little kid into my bedroom ever again. That is not hide and seek, not to watch TV, not for nothing.
Yeah, I can't picture any of my kids' friends, like my friends as a child's parents' bedroom.
I don't even know what they look like. I don't even know if their parents had beds.
Like if I'm at like my brother's house, I don't think I even go in. Like I have no reason to be back there.
Right.
No, that's my bedroom. That's my.
Like, there's another bathroom down the hall I can use.
That's my sanctuary. Like, I don't want anybody going in there.
Yeah, we're closed at nighttime. Lock it when hanky panky's going on, and then unlock it if they need us.
And the fact that these kids, because it happened more than once, the fact that they felt confident and good enough to go in there and actually get in my bed also made me feel like, what? No.
We need more boundaries.
Yeah, we need boundaries here, people. Like get out my bed. Please.
So we have someone that wrote us.
Okay.
Ooh.
And you know what? I did not get their name.
Oh.
They texted us.
Mysterious.
So you can text the show. You can email the show. All the ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast. And this says, this question is for JC.
Okay. Oh,
My nephew's name is Kason.
Freaking great name, by the way.
And he just told my mom that he hates his name.
Uh-oh.
He wishes he had a different name. Kids make fun of him. They call him Calzone. Has your Kason come across this problem?
Yes.
Really?
Not calzone.
But make fun of that name?
I nicknamed Kason when he was a baby, Queso.
Sure.
C-A-S-O.
It fits right
It's
in.
a great name.
Yeah, I just took the N away and just Queso. Why? I freaking love queso.
Sure.
Who doesn't
Yeah.
like queso? Who doesn't love cheese? I
I mean,
love
I'm
it.
lactose intolerant. I can have a little bit of queso, but
I figure that's a cool nickname. And anything with an O at the end, like queso. You know, it's just like when you
Yeah.
walk into a party, I thought that was dope.
you can yell it on a football field. Queso!
Queso! Yeah, we still. And it was when he started, I believe, in kindergarten because he's in a dual language program at his school, so he's learning Spanish and English. And so when he started doing the Spanish portion, and they taught the kids what cheese meant or how to say cheese in Spanish, and it was queso, the kids thought that was hilarious. That's what queso was called, and so they started calling him cheese. So they weren't calling him Kason anymore; they called him cheese, and he hated that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be called cheese. My name's Kason. And so there was a little while where he was not a big fan of his name. And I sat him down. I was like, listen, tell me one person who doesn't like cheese. And he thought about it. And, you know, when you're that young, everybody loves cheese. Everybody gets in the damn sandwich. And he goes, everybody likes cheese. And I was like, what do we get when we go to the Mexican restaurant every time? We get queso. And I was like, yeah, you're the first thing everybody thinks about when you go to a restaurant then. He goes, yeah, that's pretty cool. I said, so tell him, don't call me cheese. Just say, call me queso. And he did. He went, and that's what they call him. Now he's cool with it. Everything's fine. He doesn't hate the name anymore. But, yeah, he went through that stage.
Did y'all ever go through stages yourself where you didn't like your own name?
Yeah, I changed my name a couple times.
Really?
Yeah. I changed my name to Cody one time.
I don't know if you're a Cody.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why.
You just were like, hey, call me Cody now?
Bro,
Who did you tell that to?
to my friends.
It's really ditching your Mexican heritage.
Yeah.
I know it was. It was. But I didn't always go to a really white-sounding name.
Sure.
In 4th grade, I requested to be called Roberto.
Oh,
Sure.
Isn't that one of your middle names?
Roberto, yeah, that's my middle name. There was another Jose in the school, which is wild because you would think there would be way more Jose's where I was at. But there was only one other Jose in my grade, and he was. We had a talk, and he goes, "Hey, man, I was here first, and like,
Dibs.
like we're getting." I was like, "You know what, man? That's cool because I kind of want to stand out. I'll go by Roberto." And he goes, "Cool." Nobody could say that, so I had to go up to him at the end of the school year and go, like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna go back to Jose."
Sorry.
I had to go back.
Nick Adams, I can't imagine you ever didn't like your name.
I've
It's
always kind of liked my name.
It's
I
a
think.
cool, good
Yeah.
sounding, flows together
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced Trey is a good adult name.
Trey.
Trey.
Because you're a third.
I'm the third, Richard Lewis Peart the third, which I think is cool, but also like Richard's kind of a
Did you
old
ever think of
person
no
name.
name?
Did you ever think about going by Dick?
That's what they call my grandfather. Like my grandfather will be like,
Oh, he's
"Hello,
mean?
hey, I'm Dick."
Oh,
like that's
okay.
what he introduced himself to.
So you can't go
my
by it.
grandmother and all the people he lives with now.
All right. They don't want too many dicks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now if someone calls you a dick, that just means
Then
Thank you.
you're mad. They're mad at you at that moment or something. Like
Right.
That. Yeah.
And then
And you've
so
heard all these jokes your whole life.
all of
course.
them, every single one of them. But then Trey is also just like sounds like a little kid's name. So
Trey.
yeah.
No, it sounds.
But I think it's a little kid's name because that's our generation. Kids were named Trey.
Yeah.
Like I don't really know any 50-year-olds named Trey.
Right.
But it's just
One
going
of
to
these
grow up.
days
Just
you
like
will.
I don't know a lot of 50-year-olds named like Travis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you're
that-
right.
That seems, and I don't hear a lot of babies named Travis right now. I know a lot of like our friends' ages are named Travis.
Yeah.
So I think Trey's just, graduating up with us.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Speaking of graduating up with names, have you ever had that kid that used to call something back in the day? And I saw this dude named his name was Joey. Is it Joey?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we grew up Joey, and we saw him recently, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, Joey?" He dead ass stopped me and goes, "It's Joe."
Oh, okay.
I was like, "What?" He goes, "It's Joe. I'm going by Joe now." I'm like, "But no, Joey. Your name's Joey." To me, we're boys. Like we grew up.
What do you
together.
mean? Yeah.
Joey. What do you mean? It's Joe. He was adamant about it. Like
no, all the new people in his life, he's Joe too.
Thank you. That's what
his
I'm trying
old
to tell
friends.
him.
He's Joey.
I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, just like we got a guy, one of our boys' names is Frankie, you know? But he goes by Frank now. Everybody calls him Frank.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we call him Frankie.
Yeah, there was a guy I went to high school with. He was like a year older than me, and his name was Robbie. All in high school, his name was Robbie. And then a few years, like, after we go through college and stuff, I see him.
Rob.
I say, "What's up, Robbie?" He said, "It's Oliver." I was like,
whoa,
that's not your name.
It's Oliver.
I think like that's his middle name, or that Robbie was his middle name. I don't know, but
Cool
I was
life
like,
change.
Okay. But now that's been 10 years, and so now he's Oliver. I don't ever see him or anything, but it was really weird. It's like, that's not the name I expected.
Dude, it just feels weird when a guy you grew up with, like you were kids together, and you're like, nah, man, I'm a grown up now. It's like, nah, bro.
Okay.
All right, well, let's cut the Y off this podcast and
Just
call it
end
quits.
it now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for listening to us. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. All the ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast as well. Hit us with a 5-star rating and leave us a good review. And we'll see you next time.
And from now on, we would like to go by Chat Dad, okay?
Oh, yeah.